Hey everyone, it's Joe Grotesque back again finally, and boy have I waited a while to do this. Back in the day I used to do game and toy pickups on the regular in my regular Retro Cynical episodes, and that's something that I've kind of tried to include it in my vlog videos and things of that nature, but I haven't really done like a extremely epic one in quite some time, and this is my little opportunity to do that. Now, a lot of this is stuff that I found over the last 2 to 3 months, and some of it's just so rare and obscure, and I didn't even know it existed until I stumbled upon it by happenstance. So the really cool thing is though not all this stuff is video games, it is all video game related in some way. So instead of me rambling on, let's go take a look at it. Up first, we have this awesome Legend of Zelda Encyclopedia. Now, this thing looks almost just like the game. It has this cool NES dust cover, and I just love it. Now, this thing's pretty pricey, but if you're a big Legend of Zelda fan, I'd say it's worth it. Because this thing is just jam-packed full of information. Just about everything you could ever want to know about Legend of Zelda from the series, from the beginning all the way up to just before Breath of the Wild. And, you know, lacking that is not that big of a deal because it's the most recent and everyone's kind of familiar with it. So it gives you a good overview of all the games and the timeline, and it's really worth having. It also comes with this cool little instruction manual to kind of match the original cartridge, and it just gives you kind of an overview of what it's all about, and it has the images from the original instruction manual, which really sets it off for me. Very cool. If you want to pick one up, it's going to be somewhere around 80 bucks. Now, speaking of Legend of Zelda, a good buddy of mine hooked me up with this Link mask. I don't have the costume that goes with it, but it's pretty darn cool. It's from 1988, as you can see. I wish I would have had one of these as a kid, but it's cool to have one now. And what's having Link without having a Mario? Now look at the ears on this guy, it's friggin' ridiculous. But it's cool at the same time, and it's from the same year. No costume for this guy. Now we never got this over here in the States because it was only released in Japan. And that's Kaneko Man Dirty Challenger, which we knew as Muscle here in the States. And though it's graphically superior to the Muscle game on the NES, the controls on this are just friggin' ridiculous, and I'm terrible at it. I mean, just a mess. Oh, it's so clunky. But it's still kinda cool. Speaking of Kaneko Man, this Hulk of a guy is a lot bigger than what we got over here in the States. He's around 6 inches tall. This came out in 1984. Just do a little Pixel Dan comparison time here. And yeah, he's gargantuan in comparison to the original Muscle toys. Once again, with Kaneko Man Muscle and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, I got these cool little Gashapon Famicom cartridges now. These guys are incredibly tiny. I'll do another little comparison here next to an actual Famicom cartridge. We'll actually do the Kaneko Man cartridge. And as you can see, you could probably fit 4 of those in one Famicom cartridge. Now the really cool aspect to these things that just made me freak the freak out was that they transform into little guys. Just look at that, that's adorable. Weird, so Japanese, all the things I love. Mike Tyson's head's poking out over there. He's like, surprise! So let me know what you guys thought about all that stuff. Maybe some of you actually have some of those things. Let me know in the comments below. I'm still working on the Retro Cynical pilot. That should be... It may even go into next year before it's actually released. I'm taking my time on it. So in the meantime,
I figure the next series of videos that I'm gonna do are all gonna be collection based. The next I plan to release is gonna be all about my Mad Balls collection, so I hope at least some of you are looking forward to that. If you're not, that's cool. Maybe you'll get into some of the other ones. But until then, as always, thanks for watching and take care.